Hello， 我是阿滴。今天又是我们探讨各个国家刻板印象的系列影片。那过去我们邀请了各式各样的人来上这个节目啊，其中我们也有探讨过关于韩国的刻板印象，但是更精准的来说，我们探讨的是南韩的刻板印象。今天这集我们要来讨论的则是北韩。那因为透过金针菇认识到了4位在不同时期脱北重新融入到南韩社会的4位北韩人，然后我也在 IG 上面有募集了大家可能对北韩有什么疑问或者是刻板印象。然后我必须说，这真的是我们做这个系列以来回复最热烈的一次，我那个回复是划不完，没有办法到尽头的。但我每一个回应都有看完，然后我有尽量的整理出7个大方向，我们就来看看这些出生在北韩、在北韩生活过的人，对于台湾人对北韩的想象会有什么看法。在拍这支影片之前，我做了一些功课。北韩的全名是朝鲜民主主义人民共和国，距离台湾有2000公里，国土面积约12万平方公里。根据官方公布的数据，北韩人口大约2600万人，领导人是金正恩，司令官是金正恩，全国最帅的男人也是金正恩。你问我为什么会知道这么多北韩的内幕消息？那是因为我出国在家上网都会使用 Surfshark VPN。使用网络服务前，开启 Surfshark VPN 就能够立刻隐藏你的 IP 位置，挡掉恶意软体，阻挡追踪器，保护你的浏览行为不被外泄，打造真正安全又低调的上网环境。而且只要一个 Surfshark 账号就能够在无限个装置上使用，所以出门用手机、笔电、平板连接公共 WiFi 通通没问题。除了保护你上网的安全之外， Surfshark 在全球超过100个国家都设有伺服器，你可以随时切换所在地区，解锁世界各地区域限制的网络内容。不管是想要看在台湾没有上架的电影影集，或是人在国外想要看台湾的串流节目，只要打开 Surfshark VPN， 选择你想要跳转的国家地区，然后快速连接，就能马上切换网络 IP。除了解锁区域限制之外，冲浪鲨鱼最划算的功能就是在出国的时候帮我省钱。很多业者会根据用户的所在地，在网页上开出不同的价钱，尤其是在订房、订机票的时候，只要用 Surfshark 把 IP 位置改成价格比较低的地区，马上就能看到更便宜的选项，用更划算的价格买到一样的商品或是服务。如果你也想要更安全、更自由的使用网络，用我的优惠链接 surfshark.com/durayray， 或者是输入优惠码 durayray 订阅 Surfshark， 现在还能额外多送你4个月。详细的资讯我会放在影片的资讯栏。First off, we need to know a little bit more about you guys. So let's start off with a round of self-introduction.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Yu Song, and I lived in North Korea, and I graduated high school, and I escaped North Korea when I was 18. Now I'm a member of VNKY, which means Voice North Korea Youth.
My name is Hana, and I am from North Korea. I born in North Korea 2000. And I live in North Korea 2015, and then I live in China almost 2 years, and then came to South Korea. I am a college student, and I studied Chinese studies and law. When I was in North Korea, I hate that country because we are not free. We don't have some future. So that's why I escaped from North Korea. So right now, I like to talk about the North Korea, speak out, and then the people know about North Korea, how their lives and what happened in North Korea.
Hello, my name is Inju Kim. I escaped to North Korea during the huge famine. I mean, almost the end of the 90s. And in China, me and my family experienced the human trafficking and forcibly repatriated to North Korea. So I had to escape North Korea twice.
I can't imagine the despair of being on your way back again.
When I was in China, I missed North Korea since it's my hometown. Everyone has good memory about their childhood. I was same, but when after I repatriated to North Korea, what was waiting for us was that treatment, just like human garbage. I mean, they just say you are human garbage. When I escaped in North Korea the first time just for food, but at the second time I wanted freedom.
Hello everyone, my name is Ishak Kim. I'm from North Korea in 2011 and came to South Korea in same year. After coming to South Korea, I studied political science and diplomacy at Hankuk University of Foreign Studies. Now I am activist for North Korean human rights and North Korean freedom.
Do you mind me asking the specifics on how you guys escaped North Korea? I believe you might have relayed that story a few times now, because I heard that you guys escaped using various methods.
I fled North Korea with my mother and my older sister after my father passed away from the malnutrition during the huge famine in North Korea. We just followed my mother's words. It's better to be shot to death crossing Tuman River than starve to death in North Korea. We just crossed the border. I mean, Tuman River is the border between China and North Korea. So more than 90% of North Korean refugees escaping from North Korea to China through the river, passing the river. But these days, only richer can escape from North Korea, because after Kim Jong-un got the power, he strongly controls the border. If a refugee trying to escape from North Korea, the soldier, the border guard will say stop, and they will shoot 3 times. If you don't stop, they will shoot you. But these days, they will not ask you to stop, just shooting you. So it's become more dangerous and risky, and the cost become much higher than before.
And when was that? The second time you escaped?
Was 2002.
2002.
Yeah.
Okay. What about Hannah?
When I was 15 years old, I didn't know anything about another country, and I just followed my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom wanted to leave because after Kim Jong-un regime, people's life is really, really hard. Also, my parents, we can feel in the picture in North Korea. My mom just wanted to go out, and I'm just to follow my mom.
Okay. And which route did you take? Is it the same river?
North part is the Tuman River.
Tuman
River. Yeah, and then the other side is
Amlogan
Oh,
River.
so it's a different river.
Yeah.
Did you also walk on ice, or did you swim?
We are swimming. The army watching out us, find out us, they're just shot. So we are moving at night. Anyone can see.
15 years ago, my father used phone. My father was arrested by North Korean regime. So someday my father said that let's go to South Korea for freedom and human rights.
What's the method you used?
We were swimming.
The river that I cross, it's more than 100 meters, and every second you feel huge
pressure.
Yeah, and then I was the last one. My mom was at the head, and my older sister was in the middle, and then I was the last one. Then I worried about I would be the only one who cut by the border guard. So the river wasn't that big, but it feels like forever.
I feel like it was like 2 seconds. Because we were like so afraid. There is a guard.
Did they spot you?
Yeah, spotted because we pay for that.
Oh.
Yeah, without the military guard, it's really risky.
Yeah.
So they helping us. Only like 10 minutes we have to cross the Tuman River.
Oh, such a big risk. It's like you would just simply die if something goes wrong. The next part here, because I think we have a more limited lens into North Korea. A lot of us know North Korea by the stereotypes. So my video for today is I gathered a lot of different stereotypes from my viewers about North Korea, and I wanted to verify them. And number 1 on the list, I have to mention this first because 1 out of every like 4 or 5 questions is this: is crash landing on you actually accurate? No, because I think this K-drama in particular is very famous in Taiwan.
I mean, lots of North Korean defectors, refugees in South Korea, they say the drama is accurate.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it's true. But I see it in different way. I mean, that's true, but they didn't include all the things. Some soldiers, even some in North Korea, die from malnutrition. It's not like the drama. Look handsome, funny, romantic. As actually in North Korea, romantic is not that much there. So in that way, it's not include some reality of the soldiers.
As she mentioned, the North Korean army, especially, they are living hell.
They're more vicious.
Yeah, they served 10 years for country, and during the time they cannot go to the visit the mom They don't have the vacation. For 10 years, imagine. Sometimes their moms and families, they cannot recognize their sons after service. They changed so much because for 10 years they lived at home. And I was in North Korea, many young people trying to not to go military service. So they trying to cut the finger.
What? To not be admitted? You have to lose a finger to do that?
Yeah, and trying to not to like bribe the doctor, and the doctor say he got some really serious illness on cancer or something like that. There's a lot of like people that don't want to go to the military.
Okay, then what's not accurate in the drama?
North Korean soldiers, they're like handsome. That's the lie.
You are handsome. Do you agree with that? There will be some soldiers who look like you.
Are you agree with this?
What about real life parallels? What's something that's in the drama that you think, oh, this is so on point, this is so accurate?
And their family, they have power. Very similar in North Korean situation. Normal people, they don't have power. Yeah, so we can do not anything. But Lee is different.
Then after that, we go to the abroad.
That's possible.
Is that possible?
Is that possible? There are many North Korean soldiers in other countries to earn money.
Oh, wait, as long as you're higher up in the hierarchy, you're free to do anything you want?
Not free. The regime asks them to go to other countries, but they don't say they are soldier. They pretend like just a normal North Korean worker. But they work for the special part.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that part would be the parallel.
Yeah,
like having power and being able to do a lot of the things.
Yeah, when I watch that drama, I can feel that, oh, this is serious situation.
And also there is another point is that people buying South Korean goods in the black market.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That's really true. These days, lots of those Koreans prepare to use South Korean things.
So the next stereotype is you cannot watch idol dramas from South Korea. Is that true? Is there like a law against this?
True.
True? Really?
Yeah.
True.
How do you have access to it in the first place?
In North Korea, they secretly buy CDs or USBs through personal transaction to watch South Korean drama.
They made it a law, North Korean government. If you watch the South Korea drama, North Korean government punished 5 years prison. Worst case is public execution.
Really?
Yeah, they made a law in 2021.
You can actually get killed by watching drama.
That's right.
Is it actually executed? They carry out
Not
this
all
law?
of them, but the only serious case.
Okay, how do you define like, oh, you're a serious offender of K-drama addict?
Some drama or movie is a political drama or song was really criticize Kim Jong, something
I see.
Really political media is punished really worst case.
Okay. What about if it's like a light romantic one?
She actually experienced the punishment.
When I was 11, I just listening South Korean music. Really liked it. I'm just going to school in the morning, and then I saw that the girl with the people, like motorcycle people, 3-4 hours, and then the teacher taught us like few students coming out and then talking. Did you listen to music? Actually, her talked a lot. We are playing together, listening together.
She gave a lot of information on your illegal activities.
So, and then I'm very dangerous. So I'm just run away from home. I have USB and
in North Korea, lots of young people write down every
memories for memories
songs because they want to memorize it.
So I'm listening and then imagine that some people like
will come and search and you'll be guilty.
I just
run to
so
home.
you're trying to destroy the evidence.
At
11 years old, you set fire to your own property.
I'm not a leader. My mom just make money for police.
You grabbed the police. Your mom grabbed the money.
My mom make money, and then 1 month I cleaned my school.
Punishment.
Okay. That's okay. That's very light.
The leader, like that girl, her mom really paid a lot of money, and then
she had to write what was her mistake and thing, and then in public she had to read what she wrote.
She had to share what she did wrong.
Her wrongdoings. A lot of people think that North Koreans are all brainwashed by the government. Is that true? To what extent do you guys think?
In the past, the brainwashing education enforced by the North Korean regime was highly effective. Me and other cases who had the regular course in school, then we believed. For example, leader of Kim Jong-il, when he's like a really early age, he tried to catch the rainbow. He's a different person. But these days, not really. People got nothing from the regime, but they have to pay something
Taxes.
to the money or good things. So made people to not really believe or take the education.
Would like a regular North Korean realize that, oh, maybe I should doubt the government?
They pretend to be loyal to the regime to survive in North Korea. They afraid of the punishment by the regime. That's why, and that's how the system resists, especially among the young people, already changed a lot. So for example, elementary school, there is a textbook talking about unification. Children's kids pictures that South Korean kids shy shoe for American soldier, army, or they have some name cards that please buy me, something like that. And then teacher will educate us. We have to unify for these kids. But these days, these kinds of pictures disappeared from the textbook because North Korean people not really believe that. They knew South Korea is much richer than North Korea.
But when you're in private, if you're just amongst friends, can you talk shit about the government?
No.
really.
You wanna die?
In
No.
private, like, hey,
No,
I think
no.
he's
Not a single word. North Korean people like absolutely don't talk about the politics. Instead, we talk about the really the dirty talk.
like sex and stuff.
Oh yeah, sex stuff is often.
Did you when you were
My
in
father.
Really?
Blame my father?
I'm starting to think that's just him. Not North Koreans, that's just him. I think it's almost the government is painting these leaders to be like a religious figure. It's more like a religion. And
Right.
you just have to blindly believe them.
So some studies say basically North Korea is not a country. It's a huge religion.
No, huge religion.
So they brainwashed the entire
Generations of
generation of people. Like it's over 70 years.
Can I ask this? Do you guys still have relatives in North Korea?
Yeah. So a little regret to say to ours.
You already talked a
Yeah,
lot.
you said a
That's
lot
why
of
I regret it.
I regret it. If your actions outside of North Korea would affect the relatives that's still in North Korea,
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. But
I'm a little bit worried about him.
yeah.
His family.
I already show on the talk show on YouTube. My family still live there, so they're okay. So that's why I speaking like this.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
think no
if
problem.
they punish every family or relatives, more than half of North Korean people will disappear, will be in prison. That's why
There's
the
no
regime-
capacity.
Yeah, that's why North Korean regime can't punish each of them.
So I'm hearing a lot of economic disparity, a lot of privileged classes, and I think the general welfare of the people is very disregarded in the country. So the next stereotype is, I'm really curious about this one, if it's true or not. Staged tourism. It's said that there's a lot of actors on the streets of Pyongyang if you visit North Korea. I'm not sure if one can visit North Korea.
That's true.
That's true? So they're actually actors, but if no one is visiting, why would you guys need actors?
I don't know. I cannot say the actor because they are just a lesson to how to do it. Foreigners coming our country, but for our country situation and people still just to make our country is not bad. Like our country like this, what they wanted to.
Wait, but is this voluntary? Do they want to do it by themselves or are they paid?
Educated.
Educated? Everyone educated this way? Or is it incentivized by maybe like cash price or
No.
payment?
No.
Okay, so you don't need to be paid by the government to be an actor.
No, the government never paid for a job to do.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay. I thought it's the government paying these actors.
No.
No.
What are you talking about? If the North Korean government pay for us, we're not gonna listen.
Yeah.
I always used to think that it's paid by the government.
No.
But now hearing this, it's more like a sense of national pride. As North Koreans, we need to put up this facade that everything is good. If I'm talking to a foreigner.
And the other way is that if you don't follow what the regime asks you to do, then you will get punished.
So it's a fear of punishment.
Yeah.
You have to act like you're happy.
Yeah.
That's so depressing.
But living in Pyongyang is the privilege.
Yeah, you're already privileged to
Yeah.
be able to live in the city, in the capital.
in-
Do you have this ban on hairstyles? So only fixed hairstyles are allowed. Is that true?
Yeah.
That's also true?
Yeah.
Can you take off your hat? No, wrong. Yes, wrong.
You have
Yeah,
to cut your hair.
I have to cut my hair, okay.
Yeah, that's
Would I
not
be
no-
punished?
Yes.
Blue checker, he handing
blue
the
checkers.
scissor or something like that. So if
On the street.
the hair wrong, then
You'll cut the hair on the street?
yeah, on the street.
Really?
And
Especially
if you,
girls.
Yeah, if you wear the jeans, they just cut jeans.
And you cannot 염색이 뭐죠?
Dye.
Dye the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dye your hair.
You can't have a different color hair.
Yes.
What about for girls? What are the restrictions?
Oh, when I was in high school, they have a law. The girls cannot just long hair, like 2 centimeter
From the ear.
from the ear. I didn't visit hair shop something, so and then they're just watching. Oh, a little long, and then just cut out. You know.
If we cut from them, we had to work, labor work for like 2 hours, 3 hours because we are the jeans and the hair long different.
Because that's a punishment.
Yeah, punishment.
Okay. What about like a suit?
Black shoe?
Black suit, yeah.
That's okay.
But if it's with like alphabet, like South Korean letter, it's illegal.
No labels.
No.
Is it mandatory to applaud whenever you see Kim Jong-un? Like, is there a punishment if you just stand there and not applaud? If you don't clap your hands?
It means you wanna go to jail.
Oh. Has any one of you ever seen Kim Jong-un in person?
No.
No, if I see the real Kim Jong-un, I'm gonna puke.
None of you has seen him in person.
No.
But because in videos or in like the public demonstrations,
Yeah.
whenever people see him, like there'll be like a standing ovation.
Oh,
People
they
are-
will cry
They'll
out.
cry. They're so happy to see him. So that's their personality when they're facing government officials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not their
That's
real
not-
personality.
Yeah.
That's not real personality. That's just for a survivor personality.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anyone meet the leader, even Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-il, Kim Jong-un, that's huge glory for the family.
Just meeting him?
Yeah. So if you have a chance to visit North Korea, some houses or apartment, there is a special things, and it says that it's the house that Kim Jong-un visit or Kim Il-sung visit,
Oh.
and especially care
Oh.
for them.
Okay, so these are the stereotypes of the Chinese people, and I have to say, I think after our conversation, every single one is true.
Yeah.
Every single one is it's accurate in some way, and it's pretty frightening because these stereotypes, when you take it at face value, you would think that, oh, this must be exaggerated. This cannot be true. Cannot imagine, living in a country like this. But hearing this from you guys, I think it paints a very fresh image of life in North Korea. I can really understand why you would risk your life to
We
escape
are
the country.
prison breakers.
Prison breakers. Also, as prison breakers, you're here to share more message about North Korea.
That's right.
So at the end of the video, I was wondering if there's any message about North Korea that you would like to convey to my audience.
As you mentioned, we are prison breakers. I know North Korea is how look it is, and I know how people living there. That's why we are trying to set the North Korean people freedom. That's why I'm doing please interested in about North Korean human rights, and there is a people living there, and they trying to escape North Korea.
As you know, there is a lot of people in North Korea like us. Police interested in North Korean people and North Korean human rights.
Yusong said that we are like a prison breaker,
Right.
but I think we are survivor. We survived, so we could enjoy the freedom and human rights things. But there are lots of thousands of North Koreans still lives in North Korea. Our past didn't end; it's continuing. So I really ask all the people pay more attention for North Korea and for North Korea human rights. I do really wish I could go back to my hometown on the day all the North Koreans enjoy the same freedom that I have.
Democracy and freedom and human rights that I experienced is really sweet. Just please interesting about North Korea and just studying a little bit North Korea just so you can change world and history. Please join us. Thank you.
必须要说，当天在跟他们讨论的时候，真的是聊得很开心，甚至是一度会忘记他们是北韩人。我的体感是跟来自南韩的朋友们聊天没有太大的差别，但又有一种很突兀冲突的感觉。虽然是笑笑的，但是他们讲的，不管是自己经历过的事情，或者是听说的故事，都是非常残忍或者是悲伤的。所以在这个层面上，也非常尊敬他们。经历了这么大的苦难之后，成为自由民主的拥护者，然后出来跟更多人分享他们的经验。那其中有几位是代表不同南韩的人权组织，那我也会把这些组织的资料跟网站放在影片的资讯栏。那如果大家对北韩还有想要讨论的事，都欢迎在下方留言。好，那我们就下次影片见喽，拜拜。